As the sun sets and the lights come up, we are just about ready to go for Game 2 here in Glen Cove Live on the LI Sports Network. I thank you for joining us. I am Dylan Flynn with the LI Sports Network, ready to bring you this Atlantic Collegiate Baseball game. Game 2 of the Atlantic Whitecaps and New York Valor doubleheader. Whitecaps took Game 1 behind an offensive explosion of 7 runs and a dominant James Trink performance where he notched 18 strikeouts out of 21 total outs. A sheerly unbelievable performance by the young left-hander. And now the Whitecaps will turn to Eric Foster to try and pick up where Trink left off, as they look to take a 4th straight game against these Valor and move their winning streak to 3 games. Came off a victory Monday. They've won Game 1 today. We'll see if they can do it again here. Foster, a very reliable arm, mostly used out of relief this season. Give you his numbers in just a minute. Second, rather. Pull him up. Foster, this will be his 8th game, 2nd start. He's pitched 16 and a third innings, as I mentioned, mostly in relief, but he can usually give the Whitecaps 6 outs. He's surrendered 18 hits, 7 walks, 21 strikeouts. He's 1-0 with a save and has a 2.20 ERA. Very impressive out of the left-hander out of Stony Brook. One of 3 players from Stony Brook on this Whitecap roster. He'll be the only one playing in Game 2. Chris Leone and Idris Carter saw action in Game 1, and a home run off the bat of Idris Carter in the first inning proved to be the difference, as really 2 runs was all James Trink needed. He surrendered 1 run on a home run, the only blemish on his record for that Game 1 victory. Valor going to look to come up with some answers. They send a pretty similar lineup to the plate. They're going to send Nick Chiala out to the mound. He faced the Whitecaps in Game 1 of their doubleheader last Saturday. He came on in relief in the later portions of that game. Had 2 strikeouts, got 5 outs to finish the game. Gave up just a hit. That to Bobby Stang, who had a phenomenal game Saturday. Had another phenomenal game in Game 1. Getting the rest here in Game 2. Because we're going to have a lot of games in just 11 days for the Whitecaps as they close out the season and make the push to the playoffs. But now, Chris McGuggart is ready. Eric Foster is ready. We are ready. Game 2 is underway with strike 1. McGuggart swings and misses. So you see that beautiful half and half sky, sun kind of really pulling through. Half overcast. As that pitch bounces off the plate. Almost looks like the view from under an ocean. Got the waves crashing above with the blue peeking through. Beautiful baseball sky on this Thursday evening in July as McGuggart swings and misses. Eric Foster does, in fact, pick up right where James Trink left off, his first strikeout of the game, and number 19 overall so far by Whitecap pitching tonight. But it has significantly cooled down since earlier today. Up in the 90s, is now sitting around 80. A very nice night for baseball. Eric Foster deals a ball down. Next pitch is caught on and missed. Yip had a tough game last game. He was set down 3 times on strikes by Trink. But the better hitter in this Valor lineup as he takes a strike there. Foster brings the 1-2. Line drive. Ewing fields and throws him out at first base. Nice play by Chris Ewing. Looked like it was ticking up the middle. for a base hit, and Ewing moving to his left, able to glove it and throw on the run. Very nice play. Ball might have slowed down once it hit the dirt. Might be a little sandy and a little fluffy out there, causing like a high grass effect, slowing the ball down enough for Ewing to get a glove on it. His first pitch to Jared Toby is skied foul out of play down the right field line. Thought Yip had a hit. Gonna try to turn it around, but Ewing said no. Stole that hit away from him. Now there's two away and a 1-1 count to Jared Toby. Next pitch to Toby is fouled back. Just count 1-2. Foster brings the 1-2, grounded, foul outside of third. Can never really give up on a ball down either line. The grass is a little higher and it kind of slopes back towards the bases, and the dirt at these parks is just always so unpredictable. You never know what the ball is going to do. You have to play it to the bases. Toby swings and misses. First strike 3, so Foster picks up 2 strikeouts, doing his best James Trink impression, and retires the Valor in order. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of a half inning, it's Valor 0, Whitecaps coming to the bat right here on the LI Sports Network. Nick Chiala getting the start for the Valor here in Game 2. This is going to be his 5th game, 2nd start. He's thrown 8 1/3 innings, given up 6 hits, 9 walks, struck out 13. He has a save and pitches to a 1.62, a 2.16 ERA. Tripped over my words there. He's going to deal with Jordan Rios to start this game. Rios swings and misses at pitch number 1. Rios not available in Game 1, showed up for Game 2. Takes down low there. Rios hitting .296 this season. This is his 17th game. 11 runs, 16 hits, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. Just 1 walk. Very interesting statistic. Something you don't see too often out of a leadoff hitter. They usually have a lot more walks, get on base a lot more. But Rio's hitting close enough to 300 that's negatable as he swings and misses there. Chiala wanting a different pitch, now getting what he likes. Winding, firing, dealing strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Nick Chiala. Had a great outing, as I mentioned. The last time that these two teams squared off, came into the game late and held it where it was, but the Valor just could not regain that lead and win that game. But now he'll be given a chance to start even and give the Valor a chance to try and get to Eric Foster and the rest of the Whitecap pitching staff, whoever they may throw out there. Cam Dunn takes strike 1. He's one of the better pitchers on the staff, 3rd best ERA. Excuse me, 4th best, but really the only one that qualifies. The other 3 pitchers only have 1 game each, all 0 ERAs. Well, one pitcher has thrown 5 innings, so we'll give him 2nd best qualified. As that pitch misses down. Count 2-1 to Cam Dunn. Cam Dunn fouls that one away. Out of play. Count even now at 2. Let's see what Chiala decides to go with here. The fastball's been looking pretty good so far. Good velocity to it. Able to get it past Rios a couple times. Winds, fires to break even. Another fastball lined on a couple hops out to short. There's Vitello. He throws on to first base and gets done. So the first 2 batters are erased by Chiala. Anthony Madigan now gets the nod behind the dish and in the 3 spot, takes a high and tight fastball for ball number 1. Madigan last game was 1 for 3. Continuing the nice summer that he's having. Madigan grounds this one to short. Vitello stays down, makes the play, throws the first base, and gets Madigan. So it's a 1-2-3 inning response by Chiala. He gets a strikeout and 2 groundouts to set the Whitecaps down in order. Looking like an early pitching duel here in Glen Cove for Game 2. We'll move to the top of the 2nd scoreless right here on the LI Sports Network. Move to the top of the second. I spoke about the home run derby in game one and how there were already 7 named participants. Well, we have our 8th. The field is set. It's going to be Corey Seager of the Texas Rangers participating as he gets a late All-Star nod. He's going to replace George Springer of the Blue Jays. And he's going to be named the 3 seed, and it's all based off of total home runs so far in the season. So it's going to be Schwarber is the 1 seed against Pujols the 8, Alonso the 2 versus Acuna the 7, Seager the 3 versus Julio Rodriguez of the Seattle Mariners in the 6, and then Juan Soto versus Jose Ramirez 4-5 respectively. Looking to be an interesting home run derby of sorts. We'll see if anybody can beat Pete Alonso as Julian Dominic lines this one into right field, into the ivy wall. A little nod to Wrigley. But again, these short dimensions going to hold Dominic to just a single. First hit for either side in the early going here. That a solid hit. 3rd hit by the Valor tonight. It's been a slow roller up the third baseline, a home run, and then that laser single by Dominic. Foster now deals with Joey Vitello. He fouls that first pitch off. But yes, as I was saying, looking to be a very nice home run derby in that warm California air, sure to produce a good amount of home run balls. So these are professional hitters in a home run derby, and with batting practice pitches, should be producing home runs. Nice breaking ball there from Foster, drops into the zone, and the count 0-2 to Vitello. Foster gives a look over to Dominic. Now kicks and fires the 0-2, swung on and missed. 3rd strikeout for Eric Foster is the first out of the 2nd inning. Now Zev Moore, the home run derby participant, will step up. He grounds one to short. Let's see if they could turn 2. Ewing throws the second. Pellegrino on to first. Not in time. Ball wasn't quite hit hard enough, and Moore has good speed down the line. Pretty clean turn by the middle there. Gave them a chance, but just couldn't get it. They got the 1 out, though, which Foster will take. Be a 6-4 fielder's choice. Moore reaching first, and that'll bring Enzo Carpentieri up to the plate, and he takes strike 1. It's the first action we've seen Carpentieri. 276 hitter, and this is 12th game. 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 RBIs, 5 walks. So, pretty good hitter. He's down 0-2. Foster ready. At the belt. Kicks, fires outside. Count 1-2. Another pitch, breaking ball, called strike 3 on the outside corner. The Whitecap pitching staff took their strikeout juice today. 4 strikeouts in 2 innings for Eric Foster. Just adding to the total, it's 22 in 9 innings. Unbelievable stuff from that Whitecap pitching staff. 5 outs not recorded via the strikeout in those 9 innings. Just unbelievable stuff. Foster able to strand that runner on first base with just 1 hit, no errors, no runs. At the end of 1 1/2, it's 0-0 right here on the LI Sports Network. 4, 5, 6 for the Whitecaps. We'll start with Ryan Brewer. First pitch, strike at the knees. Nice pitch by Chiala there. Brewer last game 1 for 3, scored a run, reached on an error. Looking to get something started here. Takes that pitch. Sprays up a little dirt. The count even at 1 now. That pitch also misses down and away. Whitecap hitters got to try to look to get into good hitters' counts and then try to get out in front of that fastball from Chiala. Definitely an overpowering fastball, like we saw from Trink last game. We'll see if they develop a game plan as how to attack him. Definitely can't try to do too much against a pitcher like Chiala, where you're going to end up getting overpowered. So here comes the next pitch. It's chopped up over the middle. Oh, and a bad hop evades the glove of McGuggart at second base. Kicks into center field. That's going to be a single, interestingly enough. Not a miscue on McGuggart's part. Just more so the nuances of the field coming into play. Much like we saw last game. That ball off the bat of Madigan kicking towards third base. And then the ball by Toby just staying fair the whole way down the line. So it's not the cleanest of singles for Ryan Brewer, but a single I'm sure he'll be happy to have. Joe Pellegrino now steps back in. Takes a breaking ball strike, top of the zone. Pellegrino had a single and an RBI last game, 1 for 3. He swings and misses at that pitch. High heat fastball at the top of the zone. Chiala deals, called strike 3. 3 pitches and 1 out. For Chiala, 2 strikeouts, both of them coming looking. Now Frank DiMartino, brother of Justin DiMartino, the center fielder for the Valor tonight. The brotherly bragging rights have definitely gone in Frank's direction so far. The Whitecaps taking all 3 of the meetings. But including this one, there are 3 more. So Justin will look to help the Valor even up those bragging rights. Frank takes strike 1 called. Frank had a booming double off the high left field wall last game. Drove in 2 runs. Little insurance that James Trink really didn't need, but I'm sure was happy to have nonetheless. So next pitch to DiMartino is chopped foul. Count 0-2 to him. The double by DiMartino was one of the few balls that I think I've seen that's been hit that hard at this field to left that got held in because the ball, I believe, was still rising on its way to hitting the top of the fence, and it must have gotten caught up in that top section. It's just so tough to see the way the chain link is. It looks clear, and the dark background with the trees out there and left. You kind of lose the ball, especially during those twilight hours. Well, we'll see if he can get under it enough in this game at any point and maybe lift one out onto the street. Next pitch to DiMartino, swing and a miss, throw down to first base. Brewer gets back in there, but it's another strikeout for Chiala, his 3rd. This definitely turning into a solid pitching duel. Power and power. This is definitely going to come down to who can make the least mistakes on the defensive end of the ball. Vasilios Vafakos going to step in now. He walked his only time up last game, came in as a pinch hitter. takes strike one. Gets more DHing responsibilities tonight. Does Vafakos. Also had a stolen base on a double steal by the Whitecaps. Set up the 2-run double by DiMartino. Next pitch to Vafakos, fouled the way down. First baseline. Count 0-2. Next pitch to Vafakos, chopped out in front of the plate. Going to be a tough play for Chiala. Barehand throws on to first base, gets Vafakos. Nice play there by Nick Chiala. Really does it all himself that inning. And gets the Whitecaps 1-2-3 after giving up that single to Brewer. He strands him at first. They leave the one runner on no errors and no runs. It's 0-0 after 2 innings. We're going to have a pitching duel here in Game 2, folks, so buckle up. It's sure to be a good one right here on the LI Sports Network. The plan for the Whitecaps seems to just be to let Eric Foster run with it. I don't know how far they're going to let him go. I don't know how many pitchers they have available to them tonight. Trink went a full 7 innings. I don't know how stretched out Foster is. But he's ready for his 3rd inning of work, and he deals strike 1 to Jack Kelly. Kelly fell victim to the strikeout of Trink 3 times, including the last one, the 18th, as he lines that one foul. Look out down there. Almost caught his teammate coaching first base down there. A little bit of friendly fire. Kelly probably owes him some sunflower seeds or some big league chew after that, as this one's chopped over the middle. Big hop for Ewing on the run, throws over to first base, and gets Kelly. Interestingly enough, every out so far in this game has either come via the strikeout or Chris Ewing has had a hand in it. It's been 4 strikeouts for Foster, 2 groundouts, 6-3, and a 6-4 fielder's choice. As Justin DiMartino takes ball 1 downstairs. Let's see if he can continue the trend, but it's been a lot of action for Foster and for Ewing out at the 6 hole. So there's a called strike. Next pitch from Foster is cut on and missed. One, two. Called strike 3 at the knees. The trend continues. Strikeouts and groundouts to Chris Ewing. We're back up to the top of the order now, and Chris McGuggart. Chris struck out his last time up. Hit a home run. Was 1 for 3 last game, the only run. He takes a strike there. The only run scored by the Valor in that game against Shrink. Hit it out to the right of the scoreboard, out there in center field as he swings and fouls this one back. Our camera holds and maintains. Love to see that. So there's a nice pink streak across the sky, moving from center to left, and that deep blue out and right. Gorgeous picture. This next pitch to McGuggart is fouled back again. Hope you are enjoying your evening, and I thank you so much for joining us on the LI Sports Network for this Summer League college action. Whitecaps Valor 0-0, 2 outs in the third. Here comes Foster's 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed on the breaking ball. Madigan knocks it down, throws to first base. McGuggart is set down on strikes again tonight. So the strikeout goes 2-3. Foster works a 1-2-3 inning. The end of 2.5, it's still 0-0. Whitecaps Valor right here on the LI Sports Network. Speaking of trends, Chris Ewing set to lead off the bottom of the third. As I checked my scorebook, I noticed as well. He swings and fouls that off the mask of Yip for strike one. Every out recorded by Chiala so far has come via the strikeout or the shortstop, Vitello, has had a hand in it. There was one out, the last out of the second inning. Chiala had to come off the mound and make the play, so that's the one outlier so far in this game. Strikeouts and groundouts to short. Let's see if the Whitecaps and Valor can come up with some different game plans. Someone's got to score if they want to win. We're approaching the halfway point, and as the late, great Yogi Berra once said, it's getting late early. Both teams got to try to scratch something across. We'll see who can strike first. Ewing takes a nice breaking ball on the outside corner right there. Count quickly, 0-2. O2 pitch. Chiala really dialed that one up, but he missed inside. The count moves 1-2. Next pitch, breaking ball misses away, so the count now even at 2. Next pitch to Ewing is lined out to right field. Oncoming is Moore. He makes the play. And the trend is broken, I think. We'll say it's done. At least for the Whitecaps. The Valor We'll see if they can make it next inning, but the last 2 outs have been something other than a strikeout or a ground out to short, so the Whitecaps have gotten out of that rut. Now let's see if they can score a run as Devontae Bailey steps in. Bailey, big swing and a miss there for strike one. Bailey came on to pinch run for Ryan Brewer last game. Then in his one plate appearance, he walked, stole a base, and scored a run. Scored on the DiMartino double. That was a lot closer than Bailey made it out to be. He walked across the plate, and the throw was coming right on him as he swings and misses there. Luckily, it was not thrown out, though it really wouldn't have mattered in the grand scheme of things. But now definitely would be a valuable run if he could get on in, get across. So here comes next pitch from Chiala, swing and a miss. Strikeout there from Nick Chiala. His fourth. He's now retired 5 Whitecaps in a row after that single by Brewer. Back to the top of the order now in Jordan Rios. Chiala set him down on strikes his last time up. His first pitch to Rios is fouled back into the fence. And the count is 0-1. Next pitch to Rios, breaking ball that misses down. Count 1-1. Next pitch, nice slider there. Looked like a fastball for so long, then fell off the table, and Rios finds himself down 1-2. Rios asks for and gets time, so he'll reset, didn't like how long Chiala was taking. They're both ready to go. Chiala winds, fires, and deals. Fouled back to stay alive. Next pitch to Rios. Breaking ball that missed down and away, bounced. The count now even at 2. Rios battling, trying to stay alive. This is pitch 6 of the at-bat. Comes the break even. Swung on and missed. Chiala gets him again. Another 1-2-3 inning for Nick Chiala. 5th strikeout. It's going to be a battle of who can score first. That seems like it's going to be the difference and all the difference that needs to be made in this game. So we move to the 4th under the lights here in Glen Cove. You are watching live on the LI Sports Network. 2, 3, 4 in the order for the Valor to start the fourth as we approach the halfway point in this game. Matthew Yip swings and misses through strike one, looking to try and crack the scoreboard. Foster and Chiala really doing a nice job as Yip rips that breaking ball through the shortstop hole. His first hit of the night. Pitch really was hammered. Foster left a breaking ball hanging. Luckily for Foster, it wasn't anything more than a single. Now he'll try to work around that. He'll have to deal with 3, 4, 5 in the order. Jared Toby next up. Toby squares around to bunt, now pulls it back, now does square, but then takes upstairs. Valor going to look to play some small ball here and try to push some runners around, get some runners into scoring position, and see if the heart of their order can pick up the offense and bring some runs in. See if Toby squares again. Does not, swinging this time and fouling it away. Toby now squares again. A check over at first of Yip. He gets back in safely. Interesting strategy. A square, a swing, and now another square possibly coming. See what the game plan is here for the Valor. Not squaring this time, taking upstairs. Rich Pecoraro going through his signs down at third base. A square this time. A jab and couldn't get it down. Check down at Yip. Back pick wouldn't go. So the count 2-2. Now if you're Toby, you have to be swinging, and Foster will know this, because if you square with 2 strikes and you bunt it foul, that is an automatic out. So here comes that 2-2. It's cut on and missed. Eric Foster gets a strikeout there, big strikeout, which now means just one pitch can get him out of this inning if he gets a ground ball double play. 6th strikeout for Foster. And this is 4th inning of work. Nobody warming up for the Whitecaps, so it seems that it'll just be his game until he runs into a bout of trouble. As this ball is absolutely hammered out to left field, up and over the wall. It's gone. Julian Dominic, second 2-run home run in as many meetings with the Whitecaps. That's the scoreboard cracker. And let's see if that will be the difference in this game. That one, like DiMartino's, rising as it got out of here, but this one got high enough that it made it up over the wall. Foster's made 2 mistakes this inning, and both of them been hit very hard. Pitches just got left up over the middle of the plate. Dominic made no mistake about where that one was going. It's now 2-0 New York Valor. Joey Vitello steps in and takes ball 1. So we've seen 3 home runs. So we get a little stoppage in play as Devontae Bailey asks the pickup truck out in left field to turn their headlights off. Or move. They're going to move. It's a bold strategy by the pickup truck out in left field. Let's see if it pays off for him. Here comes another pitch from Foster. This one's flown foul down the right field line, out of play. Didn't think it'd be a home run. That was going to be the tiebreaker. But then again, how foolish of me to think that a home run wouldn't happen on this field. As we've seen so many of them, as I talked about. That's the 3rd one tonight. and it coming from a likely source in Dominic, who's been an absolute power threat. And this one's flown out to right field. Sending DiMartino back in front of the wall, makes the catch. Vitello gave it a little bit of a ride, but not deep enough. DiMartino had a beat on it the whole way. There are now 2 away. Zev Moore comes back up. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. Moore takes strike 1. Next pitch, swung on, flown, foul out of play. Count quickly 0-2. Next pitch is cut on and missed. Foster responds. He gets 2 strikeouts in the inning, but does surrender 2 runs on 2 hits. The Valor don't leave any on. The Whitecaps don't commit any errors. So it's 2-0 as we move to the bottom of the 4th. Valor over the Whitecaps right here on the LI Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Whitecaps going to send up 2-3-4 to try and respond to the home run hit by Julian Dominic. The difference in this game right now, it's going to be Cam Dunn leading it off against Nick Kiaya. I've been given a correction on his name, and we do appreciate that here at the LI Sports Network. Always want to do everybody their justice with their names and their stats and anything else, so we always try to be as correct as possible. So thank you for that correction. And Kiaya deals ball 1 down to Dunn. Dunn grounded out to short his last time up. Whitecaps have just 1 hit, almost an excuse me hit. A little bad bounce off the infield grass, but other than that, Kiaya's been perfect. He swings and misses there. Does Dunn. Count even at 1. Dunn 1 for 4, reached on a couple E5s and scored a run in game 1. So next pitch from Kiaya. It's a nice slider at the bottom of the zone, catches the knees for strike 2. Next pitch fouled right back here. Count 2-2. Oh, excuse me. Count still 1-2. 1-2. Foul balls are not balls. They are strikes, unless there are 2 strikes. A little bit of a brain lapse, but I'd like to say it happens to everybody. Another 1-2. Breaking ball cut on and missed. 6th strikeout for Nick Kiaya. He struck out 3 straight Whitecaps. Now Anthony Madigan will take his second crack. Blows a fastball by Madigan. High velocity, high power. It's got that late life that everybody so badly wants to have on a fastball if you're a pitcher. Especially at the top of the zone, one of the toughest pitches to handle in the sport. That just misses at the knees. Count even at 1. Tough take there by Madigan. Whitecaps really just need base runners at this point. They got to try to get something. Get Kiaya uncomfortable. Get him in the stretch. He's in such a nice groove out of the windup. Just hitting his spots at will. There's a breaking ball grounded over to the third. Lunging try there by Kelly. Not going to be able to come up with it. It's another E5 for Jack Kelly down there. Madigan going to be able to reach. And as I said, base runners, such a crucial part. Now they get their first. Let's see if they can pile it up here as Ryan Brewer, the lone hit for the Whitecaps so far, steps up to the plate. Brewer 2 for 4 so far tonight. In 2 games of action. First pitch to him, down in the dirt. Yep, able to locate it and keep Madigan at first. We'll see how Chiala responds. There's a little bit of adversity. He's had 2 tough knocks against him. The single shouldn't have been a single, and E5 is a tough play. A lunge of Kelly down there. Next pitch, swung on and lifted out to center field. Going back is DiMartino. He's at the fence. He leaps. Doesn't have it. It's gone. We're tied in Glen Cove 2-2, courtesy of Ryan Brewer's 3rd hit of the night. A long ball out to center field. It's tit for tat. Whitecaps, Valor. Anything you can do, I can do better. And Ryan Brewer goes deep. A clutch home run for the Whitecap 4-hitter. We've talked so much about trends. The strikeouts, the ground balls, this, that, the other thing. Another weird thing, and I just love baseball because of weird stats, as Pellegrino takes ball 1 upstairs. The 2 hitters responsible for the home runs tonight are both 2 for 2. Single and a home run. The only players perfect in their at-bats in Game 2 so far tonight. Baseball, folks. You love it or you hate it. It's an amazing sport. But nonetheless, we're back to square one, and we're going to need somebody else to crack this scoreboard. We still have 3.5 innings to play as Pellegrino takes upstairs. But the Whitecaps never really out of any games, as I've talked about so much this season. Still never out of it, despite who's on that mound and who's on the other side of the ball. As Joe Pellegrino lines this one out to right field, moving over, looking up. Called foul. Oh, a late call by the field umpire. Oh my, it looked like Pellegrino had done it. Sent one out to right field and broken the tie back to back with Brewer. But a late push of the hand by the field umpire, ruling it a foul ball. So Pellegrino going to have to come back and do it again now in a 2-2 count. Tough call down there. No really definitive foul pull. So really just judging off the line and where it kind of crosses, but it's so hard to really see where that is. So the next pitch is a breaking ball that misses up, so the count runs full. That is just such a tough call. So credit to the umpire out there for making one call and sticking to it. It looked gone from here, but then again, I don't have that great of an angle either. I have a fence and a tent in my way, so Pellegrino swings and fouls that one back. Camera still holding strong. Pellegrino will see pitch number 7. And what's typically, you see foul balls deemed as new lives for batters. This a new life for Kiaya. He looked to almost have given up the lead. Instead, he strikes out Pellegrino on a nice slider. The new life for Kiaya used to perfection. So instead of a 3-2 game, it's 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And now Frank DiMartino steps to the plate. He struck out his last time up. 1 for 2 in the 2 games of action. He had 1 at bat last game. The booming double off the left field wall. Now going to look to try and lift it over the wall. Takes ball 1 upstairs. Next pitch to DiMartino. Big swing. A foul ball back into the fencing. Count even at 1. Next pitch by DiMartino. Another big swing and another foul ball back. Really trying to get on that fastball. DiMartino's close. But now in a 2-strike count, going to be, yeah, it might look to change up the look. Get DiMartino off balance. See what he decides to go with here. He does possess that really good slider. He goes to it, but DiMartino would not bite as it broke off the plate. Very disciplined take there from the Whitecap right fielder. Kiaya with the break even. Another slider. No, sir. We move to 3-2. We get an action pitch. See what happens with it. 3-2, 2 outs, 2-2 game in the bottom of the 4th here from Glen Cove. Game 2 of the doubleheader Whitecaps Valor. The runs, Brewer and Dominic home runs. That is called strike 3 at the knees. Kiaya able to strike out the side despite giving up the 2 runs on the home run. Just 1 hit in the inning. The Whitecaps don't strand anybody, and the Valor commit 1 error. But after 4 full innings of play, we are back where we started after 1 inning of play. It's 2-2. Whitecaps Valor, right here on the LI Sports Network. think Devontae Bailey is the designated light guy. It's been many times that he's been asked to ask the cars out in left field to turn off their headlights. Second time today. But as he does that, the Whitecaps head to the bullpen. Eric Foster got them through 4. Now they're going to turn to Gerald Kirchstetter to take the baton and run. So we still need the lights to be turned off out in left field. You can kind of see them just to the left of that light tower. Now we're ready to go. Get you the pitching stats on Kirchstetter. He deals with 7, 8, and 9, starting with Carpentieri. First pitch is a strike. Anthony Madigan wanting to go have a word with his right-hander. Something wasn't quite adding up. Kirchstetter, this is 4th game. He started 2. He's thrown 7 innings, surrendered 7 hits, 7 walks, 6 strikeouts. He's 1-1 with 11.57 ERA. Next pitch is fouled right in the box off Carpentieri's foot. That's going to hurt. But the count is 0-2. Next pitch by Kirchstetter, breaking ball fouled back. Next pitch misses, down and away. Count 1-2 to Carpentieri. Struck out against Foster in his first at bat. Next pitch is caught on and missed. Kirchstetter comes on and picks up the strikeout. 9th strikeout so far by Whitecap pitching in this game too. 27th overall so far tonight. It's been the night of the pitcher for the Whitecaps at least. They've surrendered just 3 runs to the Valors. There's a swing and a miss from Jack Kelly. Next pitch from Kirchstetter. Curveball that misses away. Another dealing from Kirchstetter, called a strike. Kelly grounded out to short his last time up. Also against Foster. Next pitch from Kirchstetter. Curveball that misses up over the head of Kelly, able to limbo out of the way. Or rather, just duck. Oh, and then he almost gets hit again. His teammate tried to return the ball to Madigan. So a double duck from Jack Kelly. even. Lined. Oh, no. Lunging chance by Pellegrino. Couldn't come up with it, so a clean single for Jack Kelly. DiMartino throws it back in. Valor now have one on and one out here in the top of the fifth. Justin DiMartino, the brother of Frank, will look to now try to break this tie. First pitch misses inside. DiMartino struck out his last time up. Pops this one foul back out of play. Kerstetter steps off. Wanted to reset the signs. Now he's ready to go. Pitch misses up. So the count 2-1. Next pitch called at the knees. Great spot there from Kerstetter to even the count at 2. We get some confusion. Valor showing a little confusion. The home plate umpire called balk, and the ball was delivered and put in play. The Valor campaigning that it's a dead ball. It is in fact not. If the ball is delivered, it is put in play. It is a live baseball. So, the ground ball to Ewing is playable. The runner took off Kelly for second, so he stays out of the double play. It goes 6-3, so now it's 2 outs in the top of the fifth with a runner on second. In the top of the order, and Chris McGuggart coming back up. So right call there by the home plate umpire. It's just knowing the intricacies of the game. That's not a very common thing that you see, a balk with a pitch still being delivered. But it is a live ball, so it was played the right way. Chris Ewing seemed to know it. He didn't really miss a step on that. So there's 2 outs with a runner on second now. 1-1, a 2-0 count to McGuggart. Next pitch misses upstairs, 3-0 now. McGuggart hit a solo home run in last game. He's struck out his other 4 times up. Next pitch from Kerstetter, strike at the belt. Tying the go-ahead run out there in the form of Jack Kelly. Next pitch is another called strike. So the count works full. Kerstetter trying to come all the way back from 3-0. Timeout asked for by McGuggart. pitch. Swung on, foul tipped into the mitt. McGuggart set down on strikes one more time. So, we get yet another just little weird something that happens in this game. But Karchstead are able to work through the single. The Valor get no runs on a hit, no errors. They strand one. The end of 4.5, still tied at 2 here on the LI Sports Network. Vasilios Vafikos takes ball 1 inside. Whitecaps looking to take their first lead of the game after battling back from 2-0. Next pitch to Vafikos is grounded out to short. Vitello fields, fires over to first, gets Vafikos for out number 1. They'll bring back up Chris Ewing. Ewing lined out to right his first time up. First pitch is called strike, top of the zone. Ewing takes outside, 1-1. So 1-1 count to Ewing. That fastball misses upstairs. Ewing ahead 2-1 now. Kiaya comes with the next pitch, fouled back. Count even at 2. Break even. Breaking ball called strike on the outside corner. Ewing set down on strikes. Kiai's responded to the home run with 4 straight Whitecaps sent down. Now Devontae Bailey will step to the plate, but first Rich Pecoraro wants a word with his right-hander. He's going to take the ball from him. A great performance from Kiai. It's going to end with 2 outs in the 5th inning. I believe he is in... Oh, no, he's not in line for the decision because the game is tied, so I don't even have to make a judgment call on that, which I do appreciate. So thank you, Rich Pecoraro, for making my job a whole lot easier in informing you amazing people in what the decision is as far as the pitching goes. But the Valor are going to turn to the bullpen. Kiai did a phenomenal job of keeping them in this game to this point. They're going to turn to Christopher Perry, a Nassau Community College pitcher. He's going to take his warm-ups. We're going to step aside, and when he's ready, we'll be ready to bring you all the action right here on the LI Sports Network. Move for move here. The Valor go to the bullpen. They bring in Christopher Perry. The Whitecaps go to the bench. They pinch hit Bobby Stang for Devontae Bailey. So head coach B. Blumenauer looking to try and catch a run on a big swing of the bat from Bobby Stang. Let's see if he can deliver as he swings and misses at strike 1. Next pitch, nice changeup there for strike 2. Perry, this is 6th game. He started 3, he's thrown 12 innings, 9 hits, 12 walks, 8 strikeouts. He's 0-2 with a 3.75 ERA. Here comes the 0-2 to Stang, swung on and missed. Perry comes on and sets down Stang on 3 straight pitches, 3 swings. Big strikeout there for Perry to keep the game at 2. 2 innings left to play to try and see if somebody can take the lead and win this game. We'll see who the hero's going to be right here on the LI Sports Network. Gerald Kirchstetter back out on the bump. As Stang is now in at first base. Ryan Brewer moves out to left field. Kirchstetter deals ball 1 to Matthew Yip. Next pitch from Kirchstetter popped. Foul out of play. Next pitch to Yip misses in. Count 2-1. Yip hammered a single that set up the home run by Dominic back in the 4th inning. Getting him off a little bit of the schneid that he was on today. This pitch is laced into center field. That's going to land in front of Rios. Takes a weird hop and gets past him, goes all the way to the wall. DiMartino sprinting over to back up Rios. Yip is going to make it all the way to second, so it's going to be a single and an E8, allowing Yip to reach second base. The wildness of this field in Glen Cove rears its ugly head one more time, as that should have been just a routine single. Rios really didn't charge the ball. He let it kind of come to him, and as an outfielder, you can tend to do that on most fields, but the 1% comes into play, and Yip now in the scoring position with nobody outs and 3, 4, 5 coming up. For the Valor, as the first pitch to Jared Toby is fouled away. That's a big play right there, folks. Star that in your scorebooks if you're keeping score at home. Let's see if Kirchstetter can work around this. It's a tough, tough play if you're the Whitecaps. Kirchstetter brings a breaking ball that misses up. Count 1-1. Another breaking ball that misses upstairs, and the count 2-1. The night sky has come upon us here in Glen Cove. As that pitch is grounded up the middle. There's a base hit for Jared Toby. Rios charging. Yip getting the wave around. Here comes the throw. Play at the plate. Yip is going to be safe as the ball gets away. It's an RBI go-ahead single for Jared Toby. Clutch hitting for the Valor late in this game. The play was close. Rios just short-hopped Madigan at the plate. Couldn't get the throw all the way there. Would have been very close. But a big RBI. And he goes to second on the throw for Jared Toby, who'd struck out his previous 2 times. And it's now a 3-2 Valor lead. This pitch to Dominic, grounded to third. Missed there by Pellegrino. It gets past Brewer, goes all the way to the wall. That's going to allow Toby to score. Dominic going to cruise into second. The Valor taking advantage of some miscues. They now lead 4-2. And the inning's definitely not done. There are no outs. It's a double error almost. E5, E7. Allowing Dominic to get the first, then to second, and to allow the run to score. So no RBI there for Julian Dominic, but a run scored nonetheless. And hitting the ball hard, putting in plays. This is chopped over the third. Pellegrino misses again. Back-to-back errors down there for Joe Pellegrino. Tough plays for the Whitecap third baseman. It's now first and second, nobody out, and Pete Blumenauer is going to come out of the dugout to have a word with his right-hander and settle him down a little bit. Definitely not what you want if you're the Whitecaps, going for the second consecutive sweep, but something that's so hard to do. You swept them once. Looking to sweep them twice. They're going to have to dig out of a hole a little bit. Definitely not insurmountable. It's only 2 runs. They came back on just 1 swing of the bat the first time. But the heat is not off. Bloom now are definitely just getting a feel, giving the Whitecap bullpen some time to get loose and get ready. Karchstetter going to look to try to work out of this jam. He's got Zev Moore at the plate. He swings and misses for strike 1. That pitch misses upstairs. Peter Koreka getting warm in that Whitecap bullpen, just in case he's needed to try and come on and get out of this inning. Next pitch is grounded to short. Right there is Naraki, but he boots it, and it's 3 straight errors for the Whitecaps' 4th error of the inning. The defense starting to fall apart just a little bit. Karchstetter doing all he can, getting the balls hit at his fielders. They just can't make the plays. Excuse me, it's the 5th error of the inning for the Whitecaps. A big defensive blunder by a team that's been pretty sound this year all around the baseball diamond. Karchstetter misses again. Big swing and a miss there from Carpentieri. So the count moves 2-1. Next pitch cut on and missed, 2-2. Karchstetter needs to get 1 out first. And he gets the strikeout of Carpentieri. Big first out. I'll bring up now Jack Kelly. Kelly singled his last time up. His first at bat against Karchstetter. Karchstetter surprisingly is just 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. He can get a ground ball double play. Keep this game where it is. As Kelly swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch is lined out to short. Play at second base. Double play! Nice play there by the Whitecaps to get the 2 outs that they needed. A big turn of the double play. 6-4 line drive. Clutch defensive work to keep it to just 2 runs. The Valor get them on 2 hits, 5 errors. They strand 2 runners because of the double play. And at the end of 5 1/2, It's Valor 4, Whitecaps 2, right here on the LI Sports Network. First pitch to the leadoff hitter, Jordan Rios, is up high for a ball. After that big momentum swinging double play, the Whitecaps going to look to rebound from a 2-run deficit, something that they overcame in just a matter of a couple hitters. Last time they were down 2 runs, it didn't take them more than a half inning. Now let's see what Rios can do. He's ahead 3-0. Would be a very important base runner to get on as Nolan Naraki waits on deck to pinch hit for Cam Dunn. The 3-0. Catches a piece for strike one. Rios still way ahead. Next pitch from Perry is laced over towards third base. There's a single for Jordan Rios past the diving try of Kelly. Nice job by Toby to cut over and keep that in front of him. And the Whitecaps get that leadoff runner on that they so needed. Now it'll be Nolan Naraki. He has a home run here at this field this year. First pitch to Naraki. Swung on, lifted out to left field. Toby comes in, now he goes back. Right in front of the wall. He's looking up. It is caught. Wow. Nolan Naraki thought he got enough, but missed it by about a foot. And nice play out there by Jared Toby to jump up and make the catch for out number one. Naraki thought he had tie game, but Toby instead has out number one in his glove, and that'll bring now Anthony Madigan back up to the plate. Check it. Rios over at first. He dives back in safely. Madigan 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored one of the 2 runs on that home run by Brewer back in the 4th inning. Perry deals, and there's a swing and a miss to Madigan. Next pitch. Misses downstairs. Nice block there by Yip. Another pitch to Madigan, fouled straight back. Count 1-2. 1-2 to Madigan, grounded, just foul outside of third. Kelly came up with that ball. Would have been a nice play if it would have been fair by the Valor third baseman, and he finished it. So we'll do the 1-2 again. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Perry deals, swing and a miss down in the dirt. First base is occupied, so Madigan is set down on strikes. That'll bring Ryan Brewer back up to the plate. Brewer hit the then game-tying home run, but the Valor have responded since, so he's going to look to do it again. The opportunity is there. See if Ryan Brewer gets the chance. Pitch by Perry, swung on and missed. Brewer has those long ball intentions, not really wanting to settle for a single, more so wanting to settle for the concrete out beyond the fence. Slider misses down and in. Try to get him to swing over the back foot slider, but Brewer wouldn't bite. Brewer asks and gets time. Perry currently in line for the win. If the Valor are able to hold on to this, they have 4 outs to get. They'll get one last chance to pad the lead. This pitch to Brewer misses in. Count swings in his favor, 2-1. Perry, pick-off move over to first. Giving those head fakes. Rios not biting. He's able to dive back in safely. This pitch misses up and then gets past. Yep, Rios takes off for second base, and he's able to move on down. Count 3-1 to Brewer. The runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th, tying run is Ryan Brewer at the plate. Perry gives a look to second, now deals. Pitch is called on the outside corner. Brewer apologizes for thinking he had ball 4. Pitch caught just the corner. But it'll be a full count now. Rios will be staying put at second base. No running start for him. Here comes the payoff from Perry. That misses inside, just off. Brewer does end up getting the walk, so the tying run is on. And now the go-ahead run will come up to the plate in the form of Joe Pellegrino. Pellegrino swinging. First pitch pops it up. Perry calling for it, looking. Makes the catch. Comes off the mound and gets the last out of the inning. So he's able to work out of the first and second jam. The Whitecaps score none. They get a hit. Leave 2 on no errors. At the end of 6 innings, we move to the 7th. 4-2 Valor lead right here on the LA Sports Network. Gerald Kirchstetter handed the ball back out for the 7th. First pitch to Justin DiMartino is popped. Fouled down the line. Brewer giving it a look. Doesn't have a play as it goes out. Impressive work by Kirchstetter to be able to get out of that inning in the 6th. Had the bases loaded, 1 out, or he really had no outs. Looked like impending doom for the Whitecap right-hander, but able to get a strikeout and a line-out double play. Big-time pitching there. Not blinking in the face of adversity. Now he has to try and hold this game where it is and give the Whitecaps a chance to try and tie or win in the bottom of the 7th, as this is grounded out to short, and Rocky gets the big hop, throws on to first base, and retires DiMartino. It'll bring us back up to the top of the order in Chris McGuggart. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 7th, Whitecaps will send up 6, 7, 8. Frank DiMartino, Vasilios Vafikos, and Chris Ewing. McGuggart fouls away pitch number 1, so we'll see if they can muster up 2 runs or 3 and win it. We've seen a walk-off hit here by the Whitecaps before, and they walked off the Valor in Game 2 of the doubleheader on Saturday. So we could have a deja vu moment of a Whitecap victory and a Whitecap walk-off. It's been a great game so far. I'm sure the bottom of the 7th is not going to disappoint, as there's a swing and a miss by McGuggart. Kirchstetter winds and fires. Fouled back. McGuggart staying alive. Breaking ball fouled back off the plate. Still alive is McGuggart. Pitch number 6 in the at-bat coming. Swung on and popped, foul out of play. A nice battle from McGuggart. Trying to see one pitch that he really likes and get a mistake from Kirchstetter. Wear the pitcher down. Make him try to make a perfect pitch, and if he can't execute it and leaves it just over the middle of the plate, you got to make him pay. McGuggart's still battling. This will be pitch number 8 coming up. It's the type of a bat that could really fire up a bench, especially when you're only up 4-2 to a team that possesses such explosive offense. You're going to want to pad the lead. With 1 out, you could still have a nice rally. It all starts with McGuggart getting on base here. That pitch is skipped up there, so it's 2-2. And it'll be pitch number 9 coming from Kirchstetter in this at-bat. That pitch, nice take there. A breaking ball that didn't make it to the plate. So the count now full. We're going to get pitch number 10. McGuggart works the walk. Crucial at bat right there. for the Valor. So that's going to bring up 2, 3, and 4. It's going to start with Matthew Yip. And Pete Blumenauer is going to take the ball from Kirchstetter. They're going to go to the bullpen. It's going to turn to a new arm to try and get these last 2 outs. Seeing that Kirchstetter might have been a little tired. It's going to be number 22, Peter Koreka. He's going to take his warm-ups. We're going to take a small break. And when he's ready, we'll be ready to bring you all the action right here on the LI Sports Network. Peter Koreka is ready. Matthew Yip going to be the first batter that he faces. Koreka making his season debut for the Whitecaps here on the 14th of July. Koreka goes to Delaware State University, where he pitched in 13 games, went 3-2, 48 in the third innings, 31 strikeouts, had a 4.28 earned run average. So he needs to get 2 outs and strand that runner at first base, then give the Whitecaps a chance. As he deals ball 1 to Matthew Yip, who's 2 for 3 in game. Scored both times he's gotten on. Big swing and a miss there. It's the count 1-1. Runner takes off, skipped up there. Madigan, no throw. McGuggart steals second base with ease, puts himself into scoring position, and Yip in a good hitter's count, 2-1. Yip asks and gets time. Didn't like how long Koreka was taking. That ball misses outside. So it's 3-1 to Yip. Dangerous count to a dangerous hitter. The 3-1 misses in. First and second, 1 out now for the Valor. Jared Toby coming back up to the plate. He had a single and an RBI his last time up. Koreka 1 pitch away from getting out of this. If he can get the ground ball double play, or any double play, as we saw last inning. Kirchstetter able to work out of the jam with a line drive 6-4 double play. America steps off, fakes the pick off to second base. Next pitch is cut on and missed. Toby 1 for 3 in game 2, but has the difference maker, the go-ahead RBI single. Back in the 6th. That pitch skipped up there. Nice block by Madigan to keep that in front of him. He scored the insurance run on a Julian Dominic reached on error. Breaking ball bounced. The count 2-1. There's a called strike off the corner. Count even now at 2. No hits so far this inning for the Valor. 2 walks. That's how they have their runners. That pitch runs up and in and hits Toby. So that's going to load the bases. Toby seemingly gladly taking that, unfazed by the balls that ran up into his arm. So now it's bases loaded for one of the more dangerous hitters in this lineup. Julian Dominic, he's 2 for 3 tonight. Reached base all 3 times, the last time coming via the error. That error allowing Toby to score. And put us where we are at 4-2. As now there's no place to put Dominic. Correcca falling behind dangerously to a great hitter who opened up the scoring with a 2-run home run off Eric Foster back in the 4th. And now in a great count, gets a pitch and chops it into the shortstop hole. It's going to get through. 1 run's going to score. It hops up and hits Ryan Brewer in the face. Oh, no. He seems to be okay as he's getting up, but 2 runs are going to score. The field once again rears its ugly head, and Ryan Brewer flashing a thumbs up, but Pete Bloom now are going to go take a check on him. Not something you really like to see. But on the play, it's a single. An E7. Kind of to add insult to the injury. 2 runs score, so it's a 6-2 Valor lead, and it's going to be 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. And we'll see how Ryan Brewer is doing. Well, despite his best efforts to remain in the game, head coach Pete Blumenauer has decided that it's better that Ryan Brewer take a seat. We hope that he is okay. Vasilios Vafakos has come out and taken over in left field. And Peter Correca is back to work. He deals a strike to Joey Vitello. Next pitch is laced foul down the line, out of play. Count 0-2 to Vitello. Off-speed pitch misses downstairs. Blumenauer moves the infield in now, trying to cut down the run at the plate as this is popped up to left field. Vafkos has a beat on it, coming in now, makes the catch. A tag to draw the throw. Nice throw by Vafkos, short hopped and detoned by Madigan. So that'll be out number 2, a fly out to left. Now Zev Moore will take a crack at trying to put a couple more runs up on the board and extend this Valor lead. That pitch misses away. Next pitch bounced up there. Toby thinks about it, but then decides better and makes his way back to third. Count 2-0. Next pitch grounded, foul off the leg of Moore. Hit him in the box. So the count runs 2-1. That pitch misses downstairs. Next pitch is a called strike. So the count is full. 3-2, 2 outs, second and third, 6-2 Valor lead in the top of the 7th here in Glen Cove. Peter Correca set at the chest, kicks, fires, chopped. Pellegrino not going to have a play, so it's going to be an infield single and an RBI for Zev Moore. Another run comes across for the Valor. It's now a 7-2 lead, really extending it here. They're not totally done yet. Enzo Carpentieri comes back up to the plate, looking to try and make an impact on this game. Carpentieri takes an off-speed pitch upstairs for ball 1. Next pitch, foul tipped into the glove of Madigan. Next pitch is a strike. count 1-2. Runner takes off, ball high, throw down to second base is not in time. Stolen base for Moore. Count even at 2 at the plate. Correca trying to get out of this inning. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Correca gets Carpentieri on strikes. It's a golden sombrero for Enzo Carpentieri. 4 strikeouts on the night at the plate. The Valor score 3 times in that top of the 7th. On just 1 hit, they strand 2 and 1 error. Do the Whitecaps have a rally in them? We'll find out in the bottom of the 7th, right here on the LI Sports Network. Idris Carter pinch hits for Frank DiMartino here in the bottom of the 7th, looking to start it up against Perry. First pitch is a called strike. Next pitch misses. It's the count 1-1. The Whitecaps really need base runners, just don't need the home run right now. As nice as that would be, as that pitch is flown towards second base. McGuggart makes the call and the catch. There's 1 away. If you're the Whitecaps, can't be taking 2 big swings, just got to try to work it. Chris Leone now going to come on and pinch hit for Vasilios Vafikos. Got to just try to put a rally together. Get a lot of runners on, and maybe then if the tying or winning run comes up to the plate, you can try to take a swing at it, but putting a ball or 2 over the fence at this point in the game isn't really going to make a big impact if you're the Whitecaps. Next pitch swung on and missed. Perry in line for the win if he can get these next 2 outs. Kirchstetter gonna take the loss. Unless the Whitecaps make something happen as that pitch is fouled straight back. Camera just has to make it 2 more outs. Let's see if it can do it. It held through that one pretty well. We thank you for sticking with us through any of the difficulties that we experienced. We try to fix them as fast as possible for your enjoyment. As that is foul tipped into the glove of Yip. And there are 2 away. The last out for the Whitecaps will be Chris Ewing. He's going to try to keep this alive. Ewing 0 for 2 so far tonight. Takes ball 1 upstairs. This pitch also misses upstairs. Yep, couldn't hang on to that one. Home plate umpire deemed it was too low, so the count 3-0 to Ewing. I would expect a severe red light here. No swing even thought about. She does take and works the walk. So there's the run. So let's see if the runner, and let's see if the Whitecaps can muster up a 2-out rally. It's going to be Bobby Stang stepping up to the plate for his second at bat of game 2. He struck out his first time. First pitch to Stang, check swing. Ruled a swing by the field umpire. Perry brings the 0-1 downstairs. Next pitch to Stang out in front. 1-2. The Whitecaps down to their last strike. Valor pitching has done a nice job in this game. Holding the Whitecaps at bay. Really just made one mistake. The Brewer home run. They've done a nice job. Otherwise, this is lofted out to center field. Oncoming is Justin DiMartino. He makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Valor salvage the back half of this doubleheader and get the victory over the Whitecaps. A big 7-2 win in the nightcap. Whitecaps take game 1 7-1. The Valor take game 2 7-2. Nice pitching performance from Nick Kiaya and Christopher Perry. Combined for just 2 runs and 3 hits. Impressive performance out of those 2 pitchers. And that'll do it for us here on the LI Sports Network. We thank you so much for joining us and enjoying this doubleheader between the Whitecaps and the Valor. I hope to see you next time for the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn. Thank you for watching this presentation of Atlantic Collegiate Baseball on the LI Sports Network.